You want to build an RC car that sees everywhere you look? In this video, I take you through the process, challenges and gear involved into making a fully functional head-tracking RC vehicle. It cost me around $800, some patience and some DIY skills. But was it worth it? Let's find out. For those unfamiliar, FPV means first-person view. You wear goggles and see what your RC vehicle sees through a live video feed. Add head tracking. Now the camera on the car moves with your head, like remote piloting a robot. The last version of Google's X have integrated gyroscope, which allows them to track your head movement. Here is everything I used for this build. Walksnail Moonlight kit with a 4K camera, 3D printing for base plate, goggles X, you can also use goggles L, which are cheaper, GM3 gimbal, 2 batteries, probably you already have some laying around. The car, for me, it has no price tag, just priceless memories. You can check my previous video with the latest adventures. I am based in Europe and the prices differ, of course, depending on where you live. But there is the total pricing as of today in dollars. If you want to lower the price, you can use cheaper goggles L, which cost about $200 and will work just fine for this kind of project. They have integrated gyroscope as well. If you want alternatives, DJI is one of them. You can check RunCam as they have good pricing for camera, VX and TX with open source software. I don't know about the gimbal options and head tracking with other kits. Step 1. If you saw my last video from the series, you already saw how I mounted the FPV camera to the gimbal. If not, I'll drop a link below. Step 2. Now, I don't own a 3D printer, so I had to outsource the prints. But if you do have access to one, I've linked the STL files I have used in the description. There is also a cage style alternative out there if you want a different look or a bit more durability in case you are planning to crash the car. You need to use PLA or ABS for the base plate and TPU for the antenna mount. Step 3. Time to put everything together. And this is where I messed up. I used the wrong screws. Thankfully, I can just quickly jump into the future for you. If you go with this build, make sure you will use 6 M2x6 screws and 4 M2x18 screws. As you can see, I did a good job soldering the battery connector, so I had to solder it again. Regarding the whole kit, everything looks super fragile in my opinion. Step 4. Once everything was ready, it was time to mount the setup onto the car. Now, I didn't overthink it, I just used double-sided tape. Pretty good strength. Is it permanent? No. But it's holding everything together for now. We will see what we will do in the future. Driving this feels weird at first, like your brain is in two places. But once you get the hang of it, it's immersive in a way traditional RC just isn't. On the next video, I will show you some footage with the car in the open field. I will also test the latency and how far away is able to transmit footage. So, was it worth the money? Honestly, yeah. It's a niche hobby, sure. But if you are into RC, FPV, or just love technology, this build is fun. Plus, you can do it for cheaper if you choose other goggles. I am also planning of putting this camera on an FPV plane, so stay tuned for that. If you want to see more RC and FPV builds, maybe a plane with head tracking, hit the subscribe button. Got questions or want the parts list? Drop a comment below. Thank you for watching.